Welcome to Lashay Venture Real Stories, real growth, real inspiration. Now, here's Lashay Venture.
Hey everyone, welcome to Lashay's Venture Podcast. I have a special guest here with you. I'm gonna let him introduce yourself. Go ahead, introduce
Hey, what's
yourself.
going on, you guys? It's actor, writer, producer Damondray Christle from Dallas, Texas. How y'all doing?
Alright. So, Damondre, Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, for sure. So, like I just told you, I'm an actor, writer, producer from Dallas. I've been doing it for a few years now. Well, actually, I started in high school. So, I started doing theater in high school. Actually, got into acting, like with film and things of that nature. And ever since, I just been doing, acting and started writing a little later on. And that's what I've got going right now. Yeah. So, it's been fun. It's been fun.
It's been fun. Okay, well, you from Texas. I'm from Houston, so hey, we got somebody in the building from Texas today.
What's going down? I got family in Houston. I got family in A. I
That's
know y'all
what's
eat
up.
a lot of seafood out there.
Definitely love seafood.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of seafood.
Definitely love it. Definitely love it.
Mhm.
So can you give us like the projects that you, or your upcoming projects that you got going on right now or coming out?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So I have a movie that we actually just had a premiere for March 28th. One of my movies I wrote called Willow Drive, which is a thriller film. And then we actually have a movie with TSDC, me and my boy T Speed and Eric Hobbs, called Hidden Fixation. It's actually streaming right now on Amazon Prime, so you guys can go check that out. And we also working on a movie right now called Broken In. Just dropped a promo literally last night. So that's what's next. And then I have a movie called Infatuation, which is a 90s film, which we'll be casting for May 1st. So kind of just moving real, back to back to back to back. So yeah, that's what we got going.
Okay, what made you get into this industry?
Well, my older brother's an actor. His name Brandon Crystal, but he got by Lamar Straight. My sister, Chadney Crystal, she's in the entertainment as well. She's a musician and singer. She travels the world with Jennifer Hudson and things like that, and other great artists. And she's a great artist as well. So me being the youngest, kind of just fell in my lap, and I just started going with the flow of it. Started writing and carrying on, and it's been a real cool journey. Yeah, it's been a real cool journey.
Okay, that sounds great. Family is very talented. That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's a good thing to carry down. You the baby, so that's a good thing to carry down.
yeah.
The talent.
I won't say I'm the Michael Jackson, but I'm the one who came last. So I'm the one trying to
It
get
be
it.
like that. It be like that because I'm the baby.
Oh, for
So
real? Oh, so you already know then.
yeah, I'm definitely the baby.
Uh huh.
So
Okay. Okay.
yeah,
That's
I
cool.
definitely know how that is. I'm the baby, so ain't
Hmm.
nothing wrong with being a baby. We're a little spoiled, but
Oh, just a
ain't no
little bit. Just a little
just a
bit.
little bit, just a little bit,
Yeah,
just a little bit, not a lot. I'm a little spoiled, but hey, that's a
I
part of
feel
being
that.
a baby. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
So can you give me like a little background of you, like
Hmm.
your childhood and things?
So growing up, so I'm from Dallas, but I'm originally from Oak Cliff, Texas, and growing up, I was like very athletic. I ran track. I ran track all the way through college. Um, After that, that's where the transition took place for acting. I was real theatrical in college, and everybody be like, "Bro, you should act. You should act." And I'd be like, you never know. Maybe one day." And I wasn't thinking none about it. I wasn't thinking about none of that. And then one day, my older brother was like, "Hey, come with me to the set for this movie, which was based in like the '60s or whatever." And I went to set with him, and then I had a lot of fun. I had a lot. It was a lot of people on there who were pretty well known people from TV. And when I seen that movie on TV, like 2 years later, I was on demand. I was channel checking. I saw myself, and I was like, "Oh snap!" Like I'm on this movie. That's crazy. They showed me a whole bunch. I was just an extra at the time. And I literally
Mhm.
froze the TV, and I was like, "You know what? This is what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna act. I'm gonna do movies." And I kind of like just manifested it or something. I don't know. I just stared at it, and I just started going to auditions, and it started when I was kind of like piggyback off what you said. When I was younger, me and my sister we would act out skits, and so me and my brother as well, and like we would act out things, and she would play the piano and stuff like that, and it just really just was already probably inside of me, and I didn't even know it. But just a
Mhm.
great childhood, great childhood. real heavy into sports stuff at the time, and then that's when I grew into the acting later on during high school.
What's up? So, like, did any of during this time of growing up, like, did you have any challenges that basically, like, losing people and like, different things that happen in life, that make you be like, hold on, wait, or made you have like a footstool in your career,
Say the last part again. You said footstool.
like a footstool in your career, like where it was like, okay, hold on, wait, I don't know if I'm gonna do this. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
really want to do this, but I don't know if I'm gonna do this. Like, was it any trials, basically trials and tribulations?
Oh, throughout life, for sure, for sure. You're gonna go through trials and tribulations. I mean, that's just part of life for anybody, honestly. I don't want people to think that because you're in some type of light that you have no darkness. There's always something that you're gonna get challenged by, but it doesn't mean that it has to overrule you. You know what I mean? It just means like, okay, this is a challenge. Okay, so let me learn how to fight this and let me get back up again. Let me fight against it. um, my grandpa died when I was like 11. He died suddenly, and we went to that funeral and stuff like that. And I had friends die, things like that. But what I'm saying is, you got to do it for you and for them, sometimes, because sometimes some of them, they didn't see anything good for their life. But me being so the positive friend, I was always like trying to do good. I was always trying to do right. I'm not saying I didn't stumble, I did, but uh, thank God that He allowed me to get into this field. You know what I mean? To be able to create characters so that's relatable from something that maybe I did as a kid, or some. It can be a character related to a friend of mine. Just like my friend. I'm like, let me write this character based off my friend, my homie. I had friends who suicide, shot themselves in the face, friends that died in car wrecks, friends I grew up with, played football with, spent the night at their houses, and they're not here no longer, so they're not able to see the fruits of my labor. But I have to continue to keep on going regardless of, the obstacles that we may face in this life. And I'm not saying that, again, things are easy. It's just you live and you learn. You learn what not to get into again. You learn what friends not to hang with anymore. Transitions take place. The higher you go, the more it comes with.
Mm-hmm.
And some people you have to just let go, regardless if they was your friend or not. New seasons.
Some are bad. Yeah, some of everybody is a season. I believe that. Believe God put people in your life for seasons and stuff. Like, there's a season for everybody. I believe if it's meant for a person to stay in your life, He's gonna connect them with you, divine connections, and they go with you. The higher you go, the more, as they say, more money, more problems. You're gonna lose a lot of people throughout this journey because everybody's not meant to go on a journey that God is taking you. That's what I believe, honestly.
Indeed. Amen. You're right. Yeah.
Amen.
So
So, what is one of your favorite movies that you have
my favorite
directed,
movie.
or one of your
Oh,
favorite
okay. You
movies
said
that you have directed?
one of my favorite movies that I've directed. Hmm. My movie Willow Drive, because I love thrillers and horrors, and so just me even creating that story, it was so random, and I was just like, oh, you know what? That's gonna be fun. The cast was stellar. Like, we had a fun time, and everybody was just so good energy, such high energy. And I really dig that, because when you creating thrillers and horror, some people really be scared for real, and like like with us skin people, we don't wait around too
Hmm.
long for certain stuff. We in and we out. But it's fun when you make it into a movie, because you get to create these characters and have people do super stuff. Some people be smart. Just you get to transition characters. So I really had a lot of fun. With Willow Drive. Yeah. Shout out to TSDC and my boy T Speed and Eric Hives, Ace, Zaria, Tabitha, Matthew, Sydney, Brandy, Aldrin, Ebo, everybody, everybody. So,
That's what's up. You say you like thrillers, so that must mean you weren't scared of no scary movies when you was younger.
no, not at
You was
all.
a daredevil, meaning you
I
wasn't
was,
scared of
yeah.
nothing.
Final Destination came out when I was younger, and so like it was already. I was probably a young kid or whatever. So I was watching that and Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the one in the '70s, and we had a lot of good times. Me and my family we would fry some fries and some potato wedges and make some sandwiches on the grill. We was kind of, we was something else. But I won't say we was in the trenches, but we would do what we do. But yeah, we had a good time. And, we had a good time. Yeah, so it was fun. It was
Ain't
fun.
nothing wrong with being from the trenches. Ain't nothing wrong
Nah,
with
it
being from the
ain't nothing
trenches.
wrong
You
with
just
it.
remember where you
No,
came from.
remember where I came from, and so it's a blessing to develop. You know, it's a blessing to develop. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying. Hmm. Yeah.
It's very much a blessing to see where you came from and where you are now. You blessed to see where you at now because, like you said, a lot of your friends didn't make it to
Mhm.
where you at now.
Right
You
on.
still alive
Right.
and you breathing. So while you got breath in your body, do what you love to do.
Yeah, you got to
That's
do
really the
it quick.
goal.
You got to do it quickly. If God give you something to do,
Mhm.
don't hesitate or wait on it forever. You got to just get to it, and don't be afraid to do it. You got to just really do it. I don't care who's in the room. You better let them know who you are too. Like you better let them know I'm a force to be reckoned with. And here I am. So yeah, you got to get to it. Just got to get to it. Yeah.
What made you say, this is what I'm going to do? Besides, growing up with your family members, I know you say it's like a generational thing, but
Hmm.
what made you
Hmm.
actually be like, you know what, this it? This what we gonna be doing. That's what you're gonna do. Like this is what I actually want to do. Like this is not something that is coming from my family because they have grew up in the industry like you said. But this is what I actually want to do. What project or what thing made you realize that this is it?
Um, I think it goes back to years ago. When I had so much fun portraying characters. I've done some films that was based on true stories. I've done a lot of biblical films as well, and just being able to bring these characters to life, seeing the different qualities in camera equipment, uh, the different directors, the different visions from the directors, just allowing them to trust me to be able to articulate through screen. Uh, it's been a vibe, and I really dig it. And I was like, man, this is fun. This is like, it doesn't feel like work. It doesn't feel like a job. It feels like a job is when we got to go clock in somewhere and we like, ugh. But when you actually, and that pays the bills, right? No knocking that. But when you do something where you feel like, man, I love this, then that's when you know.
Hmm.
That's when you know. So
You have a passion for it.
yeah,
You had a passion for it.
it's very much so a
Yeah.
passion for it, and I grew into that passion because at once upon a time I didn't know that this is what I want to do. My passion originally was track and field, coaching
Oh
and
wow.
running and stuff like that. Yeah. And then when it transitioned from that into acting, I was like, wow, that's a big transition. And it happened suddenly. I didn't see it. It just happened.
Wow.
And I think sometimes that's how God work. Sometimes He just pushes you into a different path.
Into your purpose.
But here's the
Hmm.
thing: a lot of people didn't believe in me. They didn't believe in me because they weren't used to me doing that type of stuff. Because I was very settled, soft spoken, very mild mannered, So they're like, well, when you jump into acting, that means you have to act out. And when they saw me do it, then everybody was like, wow, he all right, he
He
got
good at
something.
it.
Yeah, he good at
Hmm.
this. And I had to grow and practice at it, by doing other shows back to back to back to back. And when I was doing these live immersive shows, uh, at Tammy Lane Studios, Capernaum Studios, it taught me a lot. It taught me a lot, and I'm still learning. Still learning, but I feel like it's worth my while. It's worth my while. Yeah.
Right. You just said it's something that you love to do, so it's definitely worth it while, especially when you have a passion for it. It's definitely worth just going for it. Like with this
Yeah.
podcast thing, I just kind of like went for it. I'm like, this is something I like to do, so let me go ahead and try it. I like to talk and stuff, so let me go ahead and try this out. But
For
it's really
sure.
like a passion. It's something I like to do. So when you like to do stuff, you're gonna continue to do it. It's not gonna be like you said, where like a regular job where you just clock in and you just like, I'm here to get paid. No,
Hmm.
this is something that you have a passion for.
Right.
You
Right. For sure.
you're supposed to go after it.
For sure. For sure. For sure. I appreciate that. Got to go after it.
Gotta go after.
Mm.
You gotta be a go getter and go get what you want. It's not gonna come to you. Fact that our work is dead.
That is
So
true.
you can have faith all day, but if you're not working towards your goal and getting to where you want to be,
Hmm.
it's never gonna work.
That
It's
is
never gonna
true.
work. You know.
That is true. Gotta keep going, keep on pressing, keep on pushing. And the people always ask me, "What you got going?" And I always tell them, "I'm just moving and grooving." Just moving and grooving, handling business. Uh, you know, you can't tell everybody your every move.
Your moves.
Can't tell everybody every move
Yes.
because not everyone desires to see you win. And
That's it.
once you surpass them, they're like, "Oh, I gotta get them." I gotta
Hmm.
bring you down. You're too high right now. I gotta bring you down. And
I
so,
never did think you would get there. So now that you there, oh yeah, I'm in competition with her. No, that's not how that goes. That's why I race.
hmm
It's hard for them to come together because if you
hmm
see somebody outrunning you, it's like, all right, well, look, she outrunning me. I gotta get on top of her. No, that's not how that's supposed to go.
hmm
Congratulate them while they up there. And
hmm
when you get to that level, God put you to that level, be okay with it. But people don't understand that. It's a competition in everything that you do, especially in our race. But that's pretty bad.
hmm And it is bad. And I think that with that being said, with our race, everything don't have to be a race, like
It
RACE.
doesn't.
Because you sprint, he's working on his stamina. You know,
Hmm.
so he's not trying to go too fast. He's just trying to stay in the race of going in his own lane and building up what he got going and what she got going. We got to stop
Hmm.
looking in other people's lanes. And
Because
worry about
everybody have their own journeys.
yeah, everybody's journey
Yeah.
is different. Everybody's journey different. So you can't compare and contrast, and that's where everybody fumble because well he got this or she got that. Do you know what they went through to get that? You know,
Exactly.
you don't know where they
Exactly.
come
Do you
from.
know the trials and tribulations they had to go through? Do you really want to experience what they had to experience to get to where they at?
Hmm.
They work
Exactly.
hard for it, and they work hard to get in, hard to stay in. It's not
Hmm.
easy. It's hard work behind it. It don't just come like this. It don't come like that. I think a lot of people don't understand that. Like you in your own race.
Right. Right. Right.
You are
Yeah.
your own. You are your own enemy. You're your own
Exactly.
enemy.
When you look in that mirror, you see yourself. You what is it?
That's
Me, myself, and I. Like you want to be better every day. You want to get better each day. You want to be better than your yesterday. So if you continuing to look at everybody else's mirror, you're gonna always compare yourself to them, and you're not getting yourself better because you read about how to get past them. Do what's
it.
best for
Mm-hmm.
you. Do what's best for you. Don't worry about what nobody else got going, and let God orchestrate your life. That's all I can tell you. And
That's it. That's the best advice you can give somebody. Let God move for them because that's how you gonna move. That's how we make it on a daily basis. Is God is moving for y'all. We can't run God. He know
mhm,
what we was gonna be when we got here. He knew what was gonna be happening. He knew how you was gonna be in your mama womb. So you can't rush your
right,
process.
exactly.
You
That's
know,
true.
process.
That's true.
You cannot rush your process.
Can't rush the
Like
process.
with your brother and sister being in the industry, like do you
Mhm.
get compared to them? Like do you get comparison to
Uh,
them?
so they was in their way before me. Um,
Hmm.
do I get compared to them now? I do to an extent. They do try to say, "Oh, well, you're doing so good now, and your brother's doing good over there too. He's done his movies, you doing yours." And I feel like even with that, respectfully, me and my brothers in this, we in two different lanes. He's in his lane of the
Hmm.
greatness he's already done and what he will do in the future, and I'm over here doing what I'm doing. And I think what we can do at this point is just continue to celebrate one another as siblings. Even my sister included, she's been doing great things for so long. So all I can do is, continue to celebrate them as I've always done. They both are super talented individuals, and I don't even try to compare myself to them because they in their own spotlight. You know what I'm saying?
Online. Hmm.
Yeah. So we all have our different gifts that God has blessed us with, and it's just something to look upon and be proud of. So that's how I see that
I
right
hear
there.
I hear your faith is strong. I hear you talk about God a lot. Like and that's very, very powerful, like especially being a man in the industry.
Yeah.
Being in this industry period because it's hard people come in and just forget about where how they got there.
Mhm.
So
Well,
like how do you establish your like how do you balance that? How do you balance it?
for sure. I'm not gonna lie to you. Temptation does arise. It does arise. It's in your face. Every day, even when we open our phones, whatever we got going, it's in our face. I'm not gonna say I've never been challenged before, but the cool thing about it is I already had a relationship with God before I jumped in this. And the
Mm-hmm.
thing is that He's the one who blessed me to even be where I am, and He's gonna be the one who blessed me to go where I go. So I had to continually keep Him involved with me in my life as long as I live, because He's the one who brought me this far. And even through my shoe, I mess up every day, but like
You do on a
every day,
daily. That's every
throughout the
day.
day, throughout the day,
Yes,
even
it's
but
a
it
part of life.
right, but it doesn't take away the love I have for him and how I know he's keeping me. And he's like, I would say what's keeping me is amazing grace, you know, and
Amen.
how I have to ask God sometimes, is it cool if I do this over here? Is it cool if I do that over here? And then sometimes, realistically, I don't ask, I just do. Because I feel like he also
Mm-hmm.
gives us the power to do. But then again, you
Mm-hmm.
have to be, you got to take account for whatever you chose to do outside his will, if it's something that deep, you know what I'm saying? So uh, he's allowing me to do what I do right now. And I appreciate him, and yeah, me and God, we're pretty close. And there are times where there are challenges. It's like it gets heavy. I mean, you got to think about it. You have women, you have movie
Everywhere.
roles. Yeah, it's just all kinds of stuff that
Mm-hmm.
as a man, you have to be self disciplined. You have to be self disciplined, and you have to have a good mindset. And you have to have partners that can help you take accountability partners, people who you know
Mm-hmm.
will keep you in check. When you feel like you feeling yourself a little bit, things like that. Uh, but I think I'm a very humble young man. I think I'm very chill. I think I'm a chill guy. I don't really be into too much. After all I done said all of that, I still don't think I'll be into too much. I'll be chilling. I'll be chilling. I don't be in no parties too much. I'm kind of a homebody a little bit, so I just
That's
be
good. That's
I'll be
good.
chilling.
That's good. You stay out the way. Stay out the way of the riffraff, the chaos, and the
I
confusion.
mean, I go show my face here and there. I go show
Mhm.
my face, but I don't be too deep in it. I don't be too deep. If my name was to get into something, it's because they made it up. They lie. Because I don't listen. I don't even be out like that. Like I go to the grocery store. I go church. You know what I'm saying? I go film. I might go do some things here and there, have some fun, of course. But I'm a homebody. I go watch movies. I watch movies. Yeah. Or if I'm in a relationship, I'm with her. You know. So yeah,
So
that's
how do
all.
you like? How do you discern the characters, like the actors that you pick? Because I know you're a director, so like, how do you discern them? Like, how would you pick from them? Like, I know you get videos and things like that. They send videos, all this stuff. How do you discern your actors that you're gonna pick for that thriller or that movie that you're gonna get ready to
So
shoot?
pretty, I got you. So pretty much, I look at the overall aura. The overall aura of that individual. Their sometimes their personality traits, how they move, their gestures, stuff like that. Uh, how they just bring that character to life. Like I may have seen it a different way, they may bring it a whole different way. I might be like, oh, I like the way they just brought that out. But here's the thing, though. Here's the hard part. Sometimes there might be 8 to 10 other people who did it good, just like the other
The
person.
same way.
Yeah. So now you have to break it down to okay, now five, now four, now three, now it's two people left. What are you looking for? Now it goes to in my mind, it's almost at the description base. Now, like, dang, so she's this tone, this girl's that tone, or he's that tone, this fella's that tone, he's this height, so now you bringing it to that. Also, you gotta look at availability. Like, are you even available to this for this role for these dates? Stuff like that. And at the end of the day, let the best man win. But that person who was the last two after the last two, they might not got that specific role, but I saw something for them in another role, still in that same project. They just might not got that one, and so it's just you kind of just process of elimination, really. Just knowing like who's who and what's what can they bring, what is their like, do they got range, you know, Are they able to transition? What's their facial gestures? You look at it. You look at so much all at once. It's like a list of things you look at once. So, I mean, I can judge rather quickly too. I can judge rather quickly. So I can be like, oh, okay. I can see it when I enter the room. I can see it when I enter the room. Yeah. So you just gotta know it. Yeah, you just gotta know it.
So what is the latest? What is something else that you coming out right now that you would like the world to know? Like
Mhm.
besides you doing your acting and stuff, what is other things that you have got going coming out that you would like the world to know?
Outside of acting,
Hmm.
I'm thinking about. I'm in the process of working on like some children books, stuff like that. You know, I desire to become a children's author. I already have stories. I just have to get them through the whole process and stuff like that. So I think I want to do something of that nature. Uh, Besides that, that's pretty much it right now. I'm really focused on my movies right now. So,
Any
doing
child movies coming out when you do them books?
You know what? I have thought about doing some kid animation stories. I gotta get some people on the team for that, but definitely got some in the back of my mind. Yeah, I say that. Definitely got some in the back of my mind. It's gonna. I'm a young man. I'm young, but it's gonna I have so many ideas. So I'm just taking it a step at a time. You know, step at a time, and allowing God to place me before other great men and women, and we just come together and create something dope. Yeah.
Is there anybody that you desire to work with that you haven't worked with
Like in the whole wide world.
in the yeah, in the nation? I guess the world, yeah.
You see how I did that? I said,
Like who you
I said
like?
the whole wide world. uh,
Yeah, you ain't put no extent on it. Like, okay, just here now, the whole wide world.
uh, I would love to work with. Can it be more than one? Okay, I'll give you a male and a female. Might give you two males and two females. I would love to work with Angela Bassett. I would love to work with Angela Bassett. I would also really dig to work with. I would like to work with Will Smith. Will Smith. Regardless of everything people have said about the man,
He's
they
very
can't take away his
talented.
credit. Can't take away his
Hmm.
credit. Also, I will dig working with Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf. I like Shia LaBeouf. He used to play on Even Stevens on Disney Channel, Eagle Eye, Disturbia. He played on all these movies. He's a great actor to me. And another young lady I would like to work with. I think I would like to work with Regina King. Regina King. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a beautiful actor. She's a
Yeah, I can see myself working with her as well. And there's many more, but I'll keep it at that. I keep it at that. And the reason
why
why is because
those? Yeah,
they
why?
have range. I've watched Regina King from Boys in the Hood to Poetic Justice, and just her transition as a woman developed with her maturity. Um, she's a beautiful young lady. Well, she's older than me, of course, but she's a beautiful young lady, and she's really good at what she does. Angela Bassett, she's a pioneer in this game, and she's been doing it for quite some time. Same thing, Boys in the Hood. It's crazy because Angela and Regina King both played on Boys in the Hood. When you think about it, and she's just really good at what she does. And when she did the Jackson 5 movie, Go to Bed, when she was mad at Joseph, and he was trying to get that switch, and 'cause they left them towels by the swim pool. But she's really dope at what she does. And Will Smith, man, Will Smith, the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. I mean, you know, he's that dude. He's that dude. So, um, yeah, they really dope people. So I would love to work with them.
Is there any places you would like to do your acting around the world?
Um, I need to travel more. I think I would like to go to. I want to do something out the country. I want to go to like Jerusalem or something because I also do biblical
That's
films
dope.
as well. Yeah, so I would like to go to Jerusalem, stuff like that. Certain parts of Africa, see the Holy Land. Maybe go to Israel, but not right now though, because it's a lot still going on over there. But just do something in that nature because um, it's so many ancient artifacts that we just don't know about. So many things and that's not known to us because it may either be hidden or I mean
Hmm.
overall just hasn't been revealed. But I would like to see some stuff. And if you're referring to the
It's
U.S.,
revealing.
I would like to go to New York and film some stuff in New
It's
York, which I
revealing.
can. Huh?
It's revealing now in the last days. So
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah, for
revealing.
sure.
It's coming
Yeah,
out
for
in the
sure.
last day.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
it's
So,
been coming out.
oh yeah, for sure. So definitely want to travel outside the country. Uh, if I could do anything in the U.S., I would like to go to New York, maybe film in New York for a little bit. I got some people from New York, so I know they be filming a lot out there. So I mean, it's nothing for me to go out there. And my cousin does Broadway in New York. If I'm not, he does a lot of that. So in California, go to LA for a little bit, do some stuff in LA. So yeah, but
Okay,
LA,
well
but
before we
LA, Texas.
okay. Well
LA's coming
before
to
we
Texas.
it is.
Mm-hmm.
Houston, come to Houston, come to Houston.
Are they,
Before
yeah,
we end this live, do you have
yeah.
any questions for me?
Any questions for you? I would just say, what's your go-to goal? Like, what's your main goal? What's your main like your top goal in the whole wide world? Like, if you can have it right now, what would you want?
To travel the world with my business and to be able to make me and my kids a better living.
Okay, sound good. Sound good. Travel the road with your business, make your kids.
I don't want much. I just want to make a lifestyle where my kids be able to do on their own. Like that when I leave here, they have something for them. That's my whole goal. That's it.
Legacy.
Yeah.
Legacy. Cool. Well, it's yours for the asking. Uh, I would say this, and I'm gonna just say this to you. I would say be encouraged on your journey. Uh, Continue to keep on keeping on. Um, when it does get hard, because sometimes it will, um, don't quit. Continue to stay positive. Uh, ask God for wisdom and knowledge for the things that seem outside of your capacity. And don't give up, regardless. No matter how hard it get, don't give up. Imagine it being um, the sun shining bright, right? And when the sun is shining, sometimes it get covered by the clouds and the rain, and the storm comes. And the storm comes. Sometimes you might be walking through that storm, and what I would say is, if you are walking through a storm any time in your life, whatever you do, don't go back. Just either stand still or continue to move forward through the storm. Because once those clouds pass by, the sun still got to shine again. So whatever that light is, it's gonna shine on your life because the storm isn't forever. I'll say that. So keep moving forward.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
A
And
little
hopefully
poetic.
you come to Houston.
A little poetic.
Yeah,
A little
yeah, yeah,
poetic.
yeah. Yeah. Well, you guys, this has been real. This has been Lashay Venture, and yes, I will definitely inbox you. This is a great interview, and
Okay.
hopefully you come to Houston so we can connect.
Houston. Yeah, I got family out there in Houston. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna see about it. I'm gonna see about it.
It ain't
I'm gonna see.
that far from Dallas. It ain't that
Honestly,
far.
it's not
It's
that far. Houston just be hot. Houston is really hot, and it's so
tell me
steamy.
about it.
It's so
Just tell
steamy.
me about it.
Yeah, it's so steamy out there. But yeah, you never know. I might be out there one day. You never know. You never know. Might be filming or something. Never know.
All right. Well, thank you so much for this interview, and you have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Take
Bye bye.
care.
You too. Bye bye.
Thank you for watching Lashay Venture.